In a fresh twist to the Donald Trump hush money payment saga, now the adult film star Stormy Daniels has now said that she thinks that the former President Donald Trump should not go to prison, only if convicted of concealing payments that reportedly were made to her. Now, speaking to an American broadcaster, Stormy Daniels has said, and I quote her here, "I don't think that his crimes against me are worthy of incarceration. I feel like the other things that he has done, if he's found guilty, then absolutely, but not for this." However, in a separate bit of the interview that was aired, the adult star has said that she would absolutely testify against Trump if the case were to go to trial. Now, Donald Trump has been charged by the Manhattan Criminal Court with 34 counts of felony of falsifying business records. The manipulated records dealt with the hush money payments that reportedly were paid to Stormy Daniels. Now, Trump has pleaded not guilty to all the charges in the unprecedented arraignment that took place on Tuesday. The legal process following the arraignment could, of course, take months or even longer to unfold, and it is not clear if it will even go for a trial or not. Now, for a quick recap, the now 44-year-old former porn star claims that she had an affair, a consensual affair, with Donald Trump in 2006. And nearly about a decade later, she claims that she had in fact met Donald Trump at a golfing tournament and had then gone on to have a meal with him. In a suit, Donald Trump's team in 2016 paid money to Stormy Daniels and also to another woman so that they would not go to the media with the story of their affair with the man who was running for the presidential job in 2016. In the Thursday judgment, the Manhattan District Court attorney Alvin Bragg has alleged that Trump's efforts to conceal his affair with Stormy Daniels is in fact part of a broader scheme to influence the election. This was done by suppressing the negative information about himself ahead of the crucial vote. Note that falsifying business records is a felony in New York only, where it is committed with an intent to commit or to conceal another crime. Meanwhile, Trump has claimed that he has not committed any crime whatsoever and has said that he's actually a victim of election interference without offering any evidence. And also, my colleague Susan Tehrani has been tracking this story very closely for us and is joining us live from New York at this moment. Susan, this is an interesting bit of a statement that has come in from Stormy Daniels, where she says if all that Donald Trump has done is to have paid money to her for her to stay silent, now she says that if that is the only thing in the case, then she feels should not go to prison for it.
I think Stormy Daniels, like everyone else, has been following the news and the developments regarding this case. And she knows that ultimately Donald Trump is not going to end up in prison regarding this case. So for her to come out and say that during that interview, even if she thinks it, then it would sort of be counterproductive in her case, considering the fact that right now, even those that aren't in agreement with Donald Trump, believe that this is a flimsy case. We still don't know what that second crime is. And there's been a lot of controversy around how Alvin Bragg has been handling this case. So from her perspective, in order to keep her composure, it was to her benefit to actually say this. She would keep more people on her side. Whether or not she believes this or not, that's another question. But even if Donald Trump is convicted ultimately, a prison sentence wouldn't be on the table regardless.
All right, very interesting there. Thank you very much indeed, Susan Tehrani, for joining us and getting us those details there. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.